Hey, Merry Christmas from Pure Florida. What we've got here is a cold front coming in. It's going to arrive very soon. I'll show you a radar picture in a moment. So yeah, it's a pretty strong line of thunderstorms, and the temperature is going to drop down here in my area. Forecast is about 35, but that could easily be lower. So I'm covering things. Tiller behind me is covered just because of the rain. I've got dragon fruit that already got whacked by cold temperatures this winter. And so I've covered it up, actually buried some in the dirt temporarily for this freeze. I put tarp over them, put some jugs of water around them to soak up heat during the day, and then, of course, release that slowly at night, water in its high heat capacity. Behind me, I've got very closely planted kale, very young kale, but I thinned it last night, made a stir fry with it with some beef, and it was awesome. That was my intention, was to plant it really thick and then just harvest it thin by harvest, basically. There's some lettuce behind there. I didn't get like perfect germination on my seeds, but the ones that sprouted are just doing great. I've got different kinds of collards, a couple different kinds running down the row back there, and some snow peas here and there. So it's winter stuff. This is Florida and North Florida, and so we can grow stuff like that in the dead of winter. It looks like a landfill more or less behind me because I'm using a ton of cardboard for weed suppression while I slowly reconquer my garden. And I'm able to do that thanks to the good folks at Deer Busters because their deer fence works awesome. Even though our Florida... Whoa, I just sold some daddle pepper seeds on eBay. Sweet. Serendipity, baby. Anyway, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah, our deer. Our deer are down here. You know, they're smaller. People from up north always go, Florida deer, so puny. And yeah, they are. But that's because we don't have real soil. We have sand. You guys have nutrient-rich soil, that sort of thing. Anyway, so I'm out here just covering things, weighting down tarps with bricks and things like that. Um, my Miwa kumquat is just so loaded with fruit. It's just ridiculous. You feel sorry for the poor thing. This is my Miwa kumquat. I've got the cover around the base. It's in a big pot. I haven't actually planted it in the ground yet. Surrounding it, unseen, are some dragon fruits that I cut off the cold damaged parts, and they're tucked in there with some dirt around them and water to hopefully keep them warm enough to survive the night. And I'll cover the top of this kumquat later. But isn't she a beauty? And they are delicious. They're sweeter than the Nagami, which I actually love the Nagami's tartness, but these are good. And they're round. So that's what I'm doing today, just kind of prepping the sensitive plants and equipment for the storm that's about to come. It's Christmas Eve. I have a giant pot of Menorcan-style clam chowder on the stove. There's going to be all kinds of goodies tomorrow, but the best goodies, getting together with all those people you love. So Merry Christmas to all you people on YouTube and everywhere else.